Welcome back to the Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke Challenge. Last time we left off, we found Lily in the flower meadow, went to round 3, encountered a guy who only fought us if we were strong, and we're on our way to go take on Hala for the Grand Trial. I think I explained this, but to further reiterate, Grand Trials are essentially the final challenge of every island. You take on one person, and they'll test your wits. I'm looking forward to seeing what moves you and your Pokemon will pour your soul into. Your Pokemon will pour your soul into now that you've gone and cleared your first trial, Dark One. I'm second at reading right now. It's true I'm not a trainer, so I'm not sure I don't really understand how hard it must have been, but I think it's a great achievement. The melee Kahuna is strong, cousin. He's a trainer who fights using fighting type Pokemon to the fullest. Yeah, might not be a bad idea to work on those finer Psychic type moves. Sadly, was always Fairy type too. But on this island, they're only really Abra for Psychic unless you really speed evolve a Pikachu. And Abra are a pain in the butt to catch. Congratulations on clearing your first trial in Verdant Cavern. Good work. I suppose you were here to battle the Kahuna. Think you and your Cutie Fly can ready for me, Dark One? I've been waiting for this. Ho! I've been expecting you. Allow me to properly greet the young adventurers embarking on their island challenge. I am Hala, the Kahuna of Melee Island. Shall we begin? The final trial here on Melee Island will be a Pokemon battle against me, the Kahuna. It is known as the Grand Trial. Well, Dark One, you have been entrusted with the Sparkling Stone by Tapu Koko. Now, show me what you and your partner Cutie Fly and your team's full power. Old Hala here will also be going all out. Let the Grand Trial begin! I love this music. Mankey time. Let's do some Fairy Wind. So Mankey is faster with Pursuit. Rain Kiss. Okay, Fairy Wind again. Okay, this time Fairy Wind. Let's drain and it dodged. Dang, your accuracy's gone out the window thanks to all these sand attacks. It's gonna keep with the sand attacking, isn't it? Switch out. Okay, let's pluck its eyes out. Well, we're not plucking its eyes out, but we are plucking it. Here it comes. Okay, it's not using it yet. If I can take it out in this... No, I couldn't. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not going to use a Z move this turn, apparently. I mean, this battle, apparently. Too scared to use it? I don't blame you. Whoa, well played. Thanks for the money. Good job, Peck. Doing great out there. Let's see. Let's give Cutie Fly some love. You did great too in this. Probably did take out Mankey. Good job. Good job, Carl. Carl. And yes, this is a Walking Dead reference, even though I don't watch that show. The results come as no surprise to me. What a fine trainer and what fine Pokemon too. And our mighty Tapu Koko agrees. Perhaps Tapu Koko is hoping that one day, that a day may come when you will grow strong enough to battle it as well. Accepting this Z Crystal will allow trainers to share their power with their partner Pokemon. Got the next Z Crystal. And it radiates in my hand with power. Fightium Z. Fightium Z. Observe, Dark One. If you wish to use the fighting type Z power, move your arms like this. Then bend the hips like this and pose. Now then, Dark One, with this victory, you have cleared all the trials of Melee Island, the first of Lola's islands. The Melee stamp is proof of your accomplishments. With it, Pokemon up to level 35, even those you received in the trade, will obey you. The moon in the daytime, the sun at night. Now to see if you can pour your heart into something that cannot be seen, but is very much real. As you continue on your island challenge, consider what makes up the people and Pokemon that you meet. Both what you can see and what you cannot. You will surely meet Tapu Koko again someday. Tauros is back. Well there, Tauros. I've got an idea. How about I set you up so you can ride on my Tauros whenever you like. No reason why he shouldn't get to enjoy the island challenge too. I'll take care of all the little things you need in order to ride a Pokemon, Dark One. And this right here is one of the best new additions to Pokemon Sun and Moon, the Ride Pager for the Poke Ride feature. I'll go a little bit more into it once we actually get on it, but this is one of the best new abilities in the entire game. Why don't you hop on there? That will. The world looks mighty different from the top of mighty Tauros, eh? See, Dark One? Here in Alola, our Pokemon lend us their strength. Let's ride about on them. Let me explain some of the gear I gave you. Your ride page is a tool that lets you summon or ride Pokemon. According to instructions, you only need press Y to turn on your ride page and use the B button to dash. In your riding role will be a special outfit you wear when riding Pokemon. Have a little romp around Alola with Tauros here. I'm sure you'll be charmed by him. When you use your ride page, your ride Pokemon will kindly come running to help you out wherever you may be. Congrats, Dark One. I hope you find your ride pager useful. I worked on developing it with a friend of mine. I'm amazed that you won without even using your Z power. Let's have a Pokemon battle when next we meet. Very well then, off on your random challenge you go. May the future bring you happiness. Alright, Dark One. With a little help from Tauros, you can smash right through the big rocks on Route 1. Alright, I'll get a little something for you too. False Swipe. That should make catching a Pokemon a lot simpler. False Swipe is a move that will leave your opponent with 1 HP when you attack. Keep on catching more and more Pokemon, yeah, and tell Rotom all about it. But first, we gotta let your mom know what you're up to. When you're done, head down to the marina in Hala City. Oh yeah. All right, time to get the boat ready, Lily. You gonna help clean it up? I actually want to ask a favor of you first. Is that all right? You see, it's real far away from here. Almost real far away from here, and I want to help it get home. It's like I told you before. Nebby saved my life once when I was in trouble. Now I want to save it. I feel like there's not much I can do on my own since I'm not a Pokemon trainer. But if I had a real trainer like you helping me, Dark One, then maybe. I probably shouldn't ask a near stranger to help, right? I know it's just my own wish. It has nothing to do with you. Of course I help. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad. I really don't know what else to do. Well, then I suppose the two of us will be heading to the next island as well. Okay, so, right, Pokemon. First off, if you look at it on screen, you'll see the little cross next to the Tauros Charge feature. If you press that, then press a button, then press one of the 4 directions on your well, you don't have to press it, but you can also just tap the screen. If you press the buttons on your D-pad, you can set up essentially like registering items beforehand. You can register them, and boom, you can just press the button. Tauros can be there and not there. So right Pokemon essentially are a new feature that replace HMs from all the previous generations. And boy, what a change it is! It is a lot simpler and a lot more fun than HMs used to be in previous games. Wait, since all this is Route 1 again, we can't really catch anything here. But we can charge right through stuff, get super fast. Essentially, Tauros is a new bike. Well, a version of a new bike. There's several Pokemon can claim are a new bike, but Tauros is the fastest of the lot, I imagine. Anyway, there's one more place. Let's go back home, tell our mom what we've been up to while we've been gone for a few days. Got a nugget. That would be pretty useful. A Metapod. You already have our encounter on Route 1. Another benefit Tauros has is that it makes wild Pokemon less likely to appear, which is a pretty good benefit, honestly. Let's go home for a quick moment. You're doing great, Dark, when you cleared the Melee Grand Trial, right? I think Akala Island is up next. If you want to go there, maybe the marina and how Oli silly and how Oli has a ship. Oh, oh yeah, and do check out Tankera Hill in the Pokemon Research Lab. I heard there's some rare Pokemon there. Look at you, you already got friends like Hal and Lily and your Pokemon all around you. You're really living every day to the fullest. As you said, there's an area that we haven't been to yet. Okay, there's not enough space. Also, rare Pokemon, they only be found if there's no space for them. So if you're in an area such as like the porch that doesn't have enough space for turtles, they won't show up. Anyway, we can charge through this. We don't have an encounter here since we wasted those three tries. We can now break off apart these rocks and head into 10 Carat Hill. So we can actually catch more Pokemon here. So our first encounter is a Roggenrola. Sonic Boom time! Yeah, and now you're in the ball. 2, 3. And she is ours. Born deep within the ground, it comprises itself with similar species such as Geodude and Carbink. It cells which has upon its body. Okay, let's give you a name. Rocknera. Rocknera. That's a good name for a Roggenrola. Now you're gonna go to the box. I'll take the everything you're hiding. Let's clean off you. Good job, Rog. Job catching Roggenera. Okay, there's one more Pokemon we can catch in this area. Well, not in this area, but in the area close by to it. First, let's get to the rest of this cave. Got an Ultra Ball, nice. Another Zubat. Of course, none of them are very effective. Let's give it a bolt of some thunder. In this case, a shock. Okay. This is 10 Carat Hill. At least the exterior. You can catch one more Pokemon in this area. First, let's catch all the items. Let's pick up all the items that are around here. Another great ball, that always helps. And our encounter for 10 Carat Hill is the exterior of it. A Machop. Not a bad one. Oh no, let's focus on the synergies. Oh no, it's calling for help. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. And it showed up. Yeah, when there are two Pokemon, you can't capture either of them until you knock out one. You can't focus in on a Pokemon and catch it. You have to knock them both out. You have to knock one out. Okay. And we have a Machop now. And Carol leveled up. It loves working out as it gazes at its muscles, which continue to swell day by day. It becomes more and more dedicated to its training. Let's give you a name, little guy. McElroy. Oh, that's not. McElroy. Macquarie, that's your name. That's how you pronounce it, Macquarie. Anyway, there's one more item around here, I think, up top. Another Machop. Acrobatics. That's a pretty interesting move right there. Not really a great one, but a pretty interesting one. Anyway, we're done here. Now, we could have caught Rockruff here. Unfortunately, we didn't encounter him. So we couldn't get him. Carbink! Could call one of those. Thankfully, we didn't. They're really good defensive Pokemon, but for my team setup, they're pretty not great. By running away instead of fighting, well, it's because I want to get out of this cave. Because caves suck. I know we should be fighting, but at the same time, the video's close to being over, and I kind of want to get to something before we end off things today. And these stones come back. That's a small hill, so I can't go down there. Another Wingull. Okay. Nope, encountered something else. You know, Tauros, you're supposed to be preventing wild Pokemon from showing up, but all we keep running into are freaking Wingull. Why is that, buddy? Let's rattle that wood. Anyway, let's want to go over what we have in this box right here. Overall, we have about 10 Pokemon in total. That's pretty good. And I got our Island 1 crew. Then our main 6 for right now. I'll definitely change it up depending on the needs of the party, but for right now, this is a good setup we got. Hey, Dark One. I just told my mom I was going to Hala Island next. Then she slapped me on the back so hard I'm still feeling it and sent me on my way. You think the boat's ready? It's the professor's own boat, right? Let's go to the marina and check it out. First, I want to check on something. And that's up here. That's where it is. You! Money! Oh, look at you already. You've caught more than 10 species of Pokemon. Just show me. Oh, this is perfect. That's all the data I needed. Thank you. Oh! Thank you, sir! I'm really grateful for your assistance, my sensible young trainer. I look forward to seeing what a promising young go-getter like yourself gets up to. Thank you, sir! It's an Ultra Ball is nothing to scoff at. Especially so early on in the game. Yeah, well, right here is Ilima's house. We can also go in here and talk to him if we want to, but we don't want to right now. Charging. Wow, this thing looks awful. Hey, Professor, are you sure this little thing's really seaworthy? Hey now, don't go and call my boat old. She's not old. Call her classic, well seasoned, yeah? I quite like that has a sense of history. Hey, Dark One, if you're all done catching Pokemon and shopping, Yeah, want to head out with us? Might as well. Oh yeah, time to sail. Well, it's time to sail away. We are off! Come on, Grandma, kick it up a notch. If we push the boat too much harder than this, we all end up in the ocean. Hey, you're all just worried about your silly hat flying off. I wonder what kind of island the Hala is, huh? Saying it over for yourself is half the fun of doing the island challenge. Is that just the best dark one? Hala Island. Land ahoy! Alright, Hala Island, here I come. Isn't it a bit late to declare land ahoy after we've already arrived on shore? What kind of stick in the mud? Help me out here, Darko. Was it funny? It was supposed to be funny. What about you, Professor? Oh, that stink eye he gave me. The land is certainly ahoy, oh boy. You threw your terrible pun. Still haven't managed to find a shirt that goes with your lab coat, huh, Kukui? I've told you you're gonna scare off strangers looking like that. Maybe back in the bag. Don't sweat it, Lily. Oh, why hello there. Nice to meet you all. I'm Olivia. Hey there. Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Hala, one of the captains here. I was on my way to see who was pulling into port and I ran to Malo here while she was out on the delivery. Yet my trial will be a chance for all the fine ingredients that make up your team to shine. Especially you two. Your Pokemon look ready to cook with gas. And Malo here isn't the only captain here on Hala Island, of course. So, what's the plan, kids? Yeah, it's up to these kids. It's their island challenge, after all. Yes, I suppose so. Okay then, enjoy your time on the island challenge, kids, along with your Pokemon. I'll be waiting for my chance to face you in battle when the time comes. I'm looking forward to see what you've got. Let's go, Malo. I'm sure she wanted to come see that you made it here all right, but she'll never admit it to you. That Olivia for you. She's a kahuna deep down. There are 3 trials here on Hala Island. If you two decide you want to take on the trial straight away, head up Route 4 there and keep on going till you hit Paniola Town. Shoots, I know where I'm going first. I'm going straight to the Pokemon Center. I wonder what kind of Malsala they have on Hala Island, hey? Maybe I'll see about some shopping of my own. And I should find out about the ribbons for Nebby's sake too. They made it to Hala, clever girl. This means a whole new island Pokedex. I'll try to keep it up to date for you with all the new Pokemon you uncover, Dark One. And with that, we're calling into this episode. See you all next time.